So I like to live life pretty dangerously. I have mixed 2 cereals before, because I love cereal. It's like my favorite thing ever since I was a kid. And now I'm somewhat of an adult, and I still eat cereal every day because it's so delicious. So we're actually mixing 3, because I'm crazy. Protein, it says 10 grams of protein per serving. This has like 14 grams of fiber per serving. And this has like 10 grams of deliciousness, even though I think Apple Jacks are the like less superior Fruit Loops. So breakfast, and then I'll eat probably either that banana or this apple or banana. You know what? I'm gonna put the banana in the cereal because this is dying on me. So I guess you just like, you just put it like that. I don't know. And then some 1% milk. Boom, boom, boom. And 50 grams of protons to knock out some protein for the day. Gotta close the door. What is going on, guys? I am up on the roof of my apartment complex working on a little project that I've been thinking about that I can't necessarily divulge to you just yet, but you know, always working, always trying to do some new and cool stuff, so you'll see that kind of pan out whenever I'm done with it. But look how cool this looks, right? This is my view. There's the, you know, George Washington right there. Very cool. So I'm gonna be up here for a little bit doing some video work, and then we will be heading to the gym. It is 12:30, and today is gonna be some heavy deadlifts, so get ready for that. I'm gonna go to the outlets tomorrow, by the way. I don't know if it's gonna be in this video or the next video, but if you want to see me shopping, because I haven't really bought any new button downs in a long time. I haven't purchased any button downs in a while, and I need some new ones. And my white one's stained in the back, so yeah. Keep in mind that many times in your life, companies are gonna take away delicious things that you love. So Cozy, I used to get the tandoori chicken sandwich. They no longer make tandoori chicken. Reminds me of like all the delicious things that I can no longer get in my life. Twizzlers, Zowers. I mean, you gotta be, this is years ago, so some of you might remember this. Twizzlers, Zowers, Lemon Jolly Ranchers, Pepsi Blue, Sprite Remix, Mountain Dew Pitch Black, Jolly Rancher Fruit Chews when they were in the long packet. Before they were in the little box, they were way better. The pesto chicken melt is still pretty good. It's spinach, multigrain bread, pesto chicken, a sun-dried tomato paste, and fat-free vinaigrette. So we've just finished our lunch. We have about 45 minutes to an hour before I need to go to the gym, let my food digest. So as you guys know, this is the only game that I play. I don't play Xbox or anything. This was my last character. Deadlift Bra YouTube Lord 83. You'll notice it's in standard. I only play hardcore, aka if you die forever and you go back to standard, and I don't want to play that. It's like playing poker for, you know, no money. So I made a new character, maxxchewning the potato. Again, if you guys want to play this game with me, hop on there, it's free. Yeah. Second time, somewhat secret. Success. Okay, so as you saw in that Instagram photo, last time I did banded deadlifts, I hit 520 and I didn't know what it was at the top. So I'm 90% sure that I set it up the exact same in that photo. So what I purchased about a week and a half ago or something, I bought this on Amazon, which is a luggage scale. You can just type in luggage scale on Amazon, it's like $10. Highly recommend you get these if you do banded, because now anytime that someone does banded anything and they say, hey, it was about this at the top, but they didn't use one of these, just call them a liar, okay? So snag one of these because we're gonna measure exactly, or pretty much exactly, how much tension is at the top, so we'll know. So we won't be liars. One thing I noticed is it's important on how you set these bands up to make sure they're the same on both sides. So for example, this one you'll notice is going under, okay? So that part is going under, right? This one is going over, right? Because when I was measuring this, I kept getting like a different reading on each side, and I was like, why is that? So I'm gonna reset them up so they're both going the same way. Very important. You wouldn't think that matters that much, but it does. Okay, how you set this up is you just wrap it around the bands, obviously, and then you set it to 0, and then you would just pull up to where you would lock out at, or where the bar would be, and then you're gonna hold it there. And it will lock on there. So 44.8, so we'll call it 45, so we'll say 90 pounds of additional resistance at the top of the movement. And now when I had them flipped over, when I had the over and under, the difference was like 5 or 6 pounds. So it does matter how you put them, at least, unless I'm an idiot, I don't know. As with any deadlift, you want to power through the movement and have a lot of speed off the floor and speed throughout the movement. But with the bands, because again it starts adding tension as soon as you lift up from the floor, you really have to focus on explosiveness and power. So that is what I'm trying to do. This is really going to help your lockout strength. I promise. All right, 585 on the bar and 675 at lockout. So, you saw me go for the 585 at the bottom and 675 up top. Couldn't quite get it. I got to a certain point, I was like, this ain't happening. So that was 655 pounds at the top. Really, really happy with that. Considering the last time I did this, I had 520 on the bar, and this is 565. So, great increase, working on the lockout strength. Now obviously going to some rep work of this, of 80% of this. Now keep in mind when you do band work, everyone's gonna be different because how your body's structured, how far you have to pull it, how wide your legs are, if you're doing sumo, your limb length, it's all gonna change this band tension. Also, how you set it up, what kind of bands they are, how far apart the pegs are, a lot goes into it. So every gym might be different in terms of your band tension at the top. So that's why I recommend that luggage scale thing. You can get a really somewhat significant more accurate than just guesstimating at the top. So we're good. Hey, look, a quad. Ooh. I know a lot of you guys are gonna ask what this is and why I'm wearing it. This is a elbow sleeve. Obviously, I got it from Ray-Ban. They actually sent me some new knee sleeves too. Some new ones, just like my old ones, like the thicker ones. So definitely gonna try those out. But basically, because my elbow is still healing, I want to keep a little pressure, keep the joint warm, keep the synovial fluids moving, just as kind of preventive maintenance. So hopefully it gets better faster. It's feeling really, really good. My last dynamic day, which I didn't even film, I did low bar. I had no issues. I know Silent Mike and Mark Bell, they're sending me out some compression cuffs, so I'll use those probably from here on out, just so it doesn't, I don't get any tendonitis again, hopefully. But yeah, just kind of it's for fun. It's for fun. So I think between like filming, taking photos, I had to do some promotional stuff for Ape because these camo joggers are launching the 25th, so whenever you're seeing this, I don't know when that is, but I think I was in the gym for like 3.5 hours. Way too long. So I don't want to make any food when I get home, so I am going to go into Capriati's, which is becoming one of my favorite, it's like chicken and cheese, steak and cheese places in DC. So I'm going to get a steak and cheese at this bad boy. This is absolutely delicious. And again, if you've never done this, put Italian dressing, I use fat-free, on your cheesesteak, Philly cheesesteak, chicken steak, whatever. I think I invented it. I think I was the first human to ever do it. I did it like when I was 15 and I worked at this pharmacy. So one thing that I do is when I am filming my videos, I generally have an idea or a guideline of, as I'm doing whatever I'm doing on camera, how I'm gonna edit it. So I'm kind of doing things or filming it in a specific way to edit it. So usually I get home and I start editing immediately, and that's probably what I'm gonna do right now.